Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In the earlier session, we had started with handling missing data and we had also seen the drop NA method as to how to drop a row or a column which had NaN values, that is not a number values. In this session, let's see how we can replace NaN values with the values specified by the user with the help of fillna method. So the syntax for fillna is value, method is default none, by default method is none, access is row access, in place is false. We have already seen in place. If it is true, it will change the original data frame. Otherwise, it will not change the original data frame. Limit is none by default. So these are the important values. So firstly, value. If we have missing values, when we create a data frame from the Excel, all the missing values will be replaced with NaN. And if we want to give any value like 1, 2, 3 to those particular NaN values, we can specify in the value parameter. The next is the method, which tells in which method we have to replace, whether it's backfill, forward fill or none. By default method is none. Access, by default it is 0, 0 is for row and 1 stands for column. In place is false by default, we can make it true so that the original data frame itself will get changed. Limit is equal to n means so many occurrences of the, if it is 3, for example n is 3, at 3 occurrences of NaN values, the value will be replaced with a value specified in the value parameter. In all other scenario, uh, only 3 occurrences it will replace. If it is occurring more than thrice, then the remaining occurrences will not be replaced with the value specified in the value parameter. So we can see practically with some examples. Firstly, let me export my Excel, which is called filling Excel SX, which is in D drive. And let me fill it with a value missing for the NaN values, for the missing data. So for this, I am having my filling.xlsx in the D drive. So, and it has got some missing data. So here for Sam, age is missing. For Girish, year of joining is missing. Mahesh also year of joining is missing. So I'm having some missing data. So let's create a data frame out of this. So for this, let me say import pandas as pd. Then let me export my Excel sheet filling.xlsx df equal to pd.read_excel, and let me give the path, which is d drive slash filling.xlsx. Now let me say print df and run the code. So wherever we had filling values, it has been given the value equal to NaN, that is not a number. So all the missing details have been replaced with NaN. Now I want to make this NaN as missing in the data frame. For this, let me say df dot fill na and let me give it as missing. So wherever there are NaN values in the data frame, the word missing will be replaced. So now when I run the code, so wherever there is NaN, I'm having missing. Over here also NaN, so I'm having missing. So it has been replaced in my data frame. And now what my criteria is to fill the age. I want to do a forward fill. That is, whatever is there in the first index should go to the missing is there in second index, and it should take the previous row value. So I want to do a forward fill. Whatever is there previously, the same value I want to fill it forward. and whatever is their value in fifth index, I want to take it to the sixth index because it is having missing the previous row details. I want to make it forward, so I give it as a forward fill. So the column is age, so I'll give it as df of age dot fill na. Method is forward fill, f fill. I have to give it in brackets, sorry, I have to give it in quotes, comma, in place is equal to true. So the data frame gets modified. If I give in place is equal to true, the data frame itself gets modified. So all my details in the row in the age column has been filled. So initially Sam was having age as NAN. So it has taken the previous row's age. So the previous one has been filled forward. So it is called the forward fill. Now for my YOJ, whatever value is there in the 11th index, I want to fill it to the 10th index because it is having NAN. And whatever value is there in the 9th index, I want to fill it to the 8th index because it is having NAN. So I have to give it as backward fill. So the column is df of YOJ dot fill na, and the method I want to fill is backfill. So in quotes I give it as backfill, and in place is equal to true, so that the data frame will get changed or modified. Now if I say df and run the code, I get the following output. So one example, let us take 10th row, it was having NAN. So here 10th row has taken the details from the 11th row. So it is the backward fill. The backward value has been filled. So we say it as a backward fill. In forward, the first row details was carried forward to the second row. So it was a forward fill. Here the 11th row details has been taken to the 10th row. So it is the backward fill. So it has filled backward with the backward data. So it has filled with the backward data. So friends, we saw how we can fill it forward and how we can fill it with backward method. And now I'm having salary details. For this, the first three occurrences, I want to replace it with 10,000 value. So how do I go about it? So df of salary dot fill na, the value is 10,000, comma, limit I'm giving it as 3, only at 3 occurrences I want to fill it with 10,000, comma, in place is equal to true. Let me print my df. So only at the 3 occurrences, 1, 2, 3. One second. Fourth column already had 10,000. So first, fifth, seventh has been filled with 10,000. First, fifth and seventh has been filled with 10,000 because I've given the limit equal to 3. So these three NANs will be retained as it is. So and my original data frame itself has got modified. So this is how with the help of fill NA we can fill a value like this 10,000 value we can fill, or we can fill it with backward data. The 11th row data will be occupied, will be copied to the 10th row as well. So backward fill, and here we saw how we can forward fill. So the first row data was copied to the second row. So how we did a forward fill. So in this session we saw how we can fill missing details, and thus we have achieved uh, passing values to the NaN values. NaN, whatever NaN values were there, we have achieved passing data to the NaN values. So friends, this is how we can fill the missing data in Pandas with the help of fillna. So previously we saw drop_na, and in this session we have seen fillna. Hope so friends, it was clear for you how to handle missing data in Pandas with the help of drop_na and fillna. If you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do subscribe to get notifications of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.